Ratchet and Clank has finally come upon us after months of some okay titles and right after the greatness that was Resident Evil Village. So after 4 hours of gameplay, is it just another game to be forgotten about, or is it something truly great? Well, I'm here to give you some initial thoughts on the latest Sony exclusive, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Before we break this down, just so you know, all the gameplay and cutscenes are the first portion of the game, so no spoilers if you're worried about that. Ratchet and Clank takes no time getting right into the action, taking place as a sequel to 2013's Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus, and gameplay inspired by 2016's Ratchet and Clank. The game takes place with some cutscenes setting up some of the plot for this game, and filling in some key points of the original with a parade. It immediately gets going into the combat. Clank has rebuilt the Dimensionator that was destroyed at the end of Into the Nexus, and Dr. Nefarious wants to find a dimension where Ratchet and Clank haven't foiled his plans. Unfortunately for Ratchet and Clank, Dr. Nefarious was able to get his hands on the Dimensionator and tear the dimensions into chaos. Graphically, this game is fantastic, stemming from it being built entirely from the ground up on the PS5. It shows what the PS5 can do for games. In the same way that Spider-Man Miles Morales had, we have different display modes. 4K 30 frames a second, a 1440p 60 frames a second with ray tracing still enabled, and a 1080p 60 frames per second mode that disables the ray tracing, but can go up to 120 frames per second with a compatible TV. This game is stunning at the 1440p mode, and the 60 frames per second is clean and smooth, and it is just all around good looking way to play the game. The ray tracing is a nice touch, and they definitely set up cutscenes to showcase the ray tracing in all its glory. If you guys are wanting a full breakdown of all the visual modes and fidelity, Digital Foundry does great work showcasing and breaking down all the specs. Go check them out after this video. I'll leave a link below. So now on to the meat of any game, and that is the gameplay, and this is by far the best part of the game. From a wide variety of weapons you can get to the secret items that can be found, there is so much to do for multiple playthroughs or for a great completionist run. With the dimensions being out of whack, we have a new character to play with as well. Ratchet's not our only protagonist. Rivet is our new hero. She's here to help get the dimensions all back to normal. Rivet's gameplay is the same as Ratchet, so you won't have to worry too much about different gameplay. Although it's normally hard to introduce new playable characters, Rivet fits right in and isn't a chore to play as. Her character fits in with the game and the universe very well. There's a wide variety of weapons to get, and if you have played any of the other games, you know that they are all fun and wacky as ever before. You level up your weapons by using them, and it unlocks perks such as more ammo and wider range and more damage, so definitely pick up all the weapons you can and use them. Getting them leveled up makes things more impactful, especially as the game progresses, and you might find a new weapon that will become your favorite. With this game going dimensional though, all the weapons you buy can be upgraded and will carry over to Rivet, so you never have to hold out on buying or upgrading them, for they are all going to be used on your adventure, no matter whether you're playing as Ratchet or Rivet. Like I said, in the time of writing this, I'm about 4 hours in and I'm having a blast with it. I've always been a fan of the Ratchet and Clank games, and it's great to see them still going strong for almost 20 years. If these initial 4 hours are indicative of the rest of the game, then I think we will still have a Game of the Year contender on our hands, but we will find out when I finish the game and get to a final review for you guys. What are your guys' thoughts on Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart? Have you guys been playing it? Is it something you're interested in playing once you're able to get a hold of a PS5? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's continue this discussion down there. Alright guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I am sorry that I have not been able to get a video done in the past little while. Unfortunately, life hit me and I got very far behind, and I truly do apologize, but thank you guys for sticking with me. More content's coming, I promise. Thank you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, think about giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, turning on those notifications so you know when the next video comes out. I'm gonna be trying to get back to the 1 video a week, I promise. As well as I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. If you guys are ever wanting to hang out with me, see these games that I'm playing, or even have these discussions there while I'm playing games, you're more than welcome to join me. I do not mind at all. Until next time, guys, let's just play.